Hello everybody, Flying Special 4472 back again with another video. This time it's a review, another G-Gauge review exactly, over something I got this Christmas. And if you can't tell by the name on the tender, mostly because it's really dark, it is Daypolar Express. The G-Gauge Polar Express came out back in 2010, I believe, along with the Ready to Run Lionel G-Gauge pretty much play sets. Unlike the new Ready to Play version of the set, it actually fits on real G-Gauge track, and there's no battery compartment in the cab. It's in the tender with a power cord running to the engine. The engine in this set requires 6 C-cell batteries. The compartment, to me, in mine, felt very hard to open, but after a little while you get used to it. To turn on the engine, you have to press this little button right here. On the engine, it also says press button power up, or to power up, I think. So let's press it. And when that happens, the light glows. Moving over to the Lionel controller, you can see that if it's not on, it won't go forward or reverse, or any of the sounds will work. If you turn it on, there's a red light that glows. On the middle, it has bell sounds. It has sounds from the movie. On the left side, it has a bell sound, and on the right, it has a whistle. So let's just get this thing running, shall we? The engine has 3 speeds. I'm currently running at the fastest speed. But as seen on the controller, if you stop it in the middle, it'll slow down to about a medium speed. But then, if you slow it down to about right there, before it gets to the middle, the engine will slow down to almost like a crawl. And then obviously if you put it in the middle, it'll stop. Reversing it backwards, you get the same 3 speeds. Other than the main engine itself, it also comes with 2 passenger coaches. These coaches are fairly big, but they look fairly accurate to the movie as well, and they also have little silhouettes of the children inside. Even on the brake car has the silhouette of Billy, the lonely boy, in the back of the car, as well as it has a curving, and it has a pretty accurate deck on the back, and it has a lamp that I don't believe glows, but it might. I'm not sure. I haven't tested that out yet. Also on the top, it has footsteps. And at the end, it has a little peg on one of the footsteps. This peg is because in the set, it comes with 2 little characters, a lonely boy and a conductor. Now, I personally don't need the conductor because I already have one from the miniature scale ones that have a lot more articulation. The lonely boy you kind of need because the lonely boy from the miniature packs doesn't stand on top. And this is to recreate the scene when he's trying to find the girl and the conductor. Also, a feature on the brake car is that the hobo can magically appear out from the inside of the coach and have a little fire in himself. You can also take your conductor figure, who has a good amount of detail, including a little lamp, and plug him into the back of the car as well. As this is too hard to do on screen, I'm just going to put him back here and show that he can stand in there, though, if you don't want to plug him in. Now, before you guys ask, because I know somebody might, these little characters aren't actually compatible with the set. They have little holes to where they could stand, but their holes are too big, and I mean the hero boy can stand there, but he's just looser than the figure that actually comes with the set. Since these items are related to the set anyways, I'll just go over all the miniature figures. First, starting off with the hero boy. The hero boy, even though not having a very well done face sculpt, because if you see, it's not very nice. It's pretty terrifying if you look at it in person. But these figures do have a decent amount of articulation. They can turn their heads and they can rotate their arms 360 degrees. Some figures can move their legs forward, back, and also bend at the knee. So yeah, that's the hero boy. Next we have the little girl. And her face is also pretty terrifying, but not as terrifying as the little boy's. Her articulation, sorry about that, but the hero girl has some nice detailing. I'm going to start over with her. She, if you can't see because of the bad lighting right now, she has some nice polka dots on her shirt as well as the green trim. Her dress hinders her articulation for the knees, but she does have 360 arms, and her legs can go forward and back, and she has a rotating head. Now, to our next character. Hey guys, I got some better lighting. Anyways, here's our next character, Billy, the lonely boy. His face is utterly terrifying, and his arms can spin 360, and his knees can bend. He also has some nice detail on his jacket with the lines going down. So, yeah, not a bad figure except for the face. Our next figure is then the conductor, who has a nice gold detailing on his hat. He has detailing of his glasses and his mustache. He also has nice button detail on his jacket along with his little watch. He has a white collar because he wore one in the movie and a blue tie. He also has bendable knees and legs that can go forward and backwards, and 360 arms, like almost every other character, except for some characters are hindered with certain things. Which comes to mind, Santa. His legs can only go forward and backwards about this much, and his arms can spin 360, and his head can't turn. Other than that, he is a very nicely detailed model. Oops, sorry about that. And has a very nice face, actually. His has the least terrifying of all the faces, and I like it. So, yeah, I mean, he looks probably one of the more accurate versions from the movie, and I am sorry, the camera just does not want to stay up. Anyways, yeah, so Santa's pretty good. And next we have the hobo, who is another major character in the movie. Anyways, he has some nice red gloves, as well as a gray shirt, or a gray jacket, and some gray pants. Although these could be khakis. Anyways, they have brown shoes, along with some red socks, it appears, and a red hat. His face has some nice detailing, and even though I think he's supposed to be angry, he looks sad almost. He looks just meh. But yeah, he has bendable knees, 360 arms, forward back leg rotation, so yeah, and his head can turn. So yeah, he's pretty good. And next character. Next we have the fireman, and his head cannot rotate because his beard is in the way, but his arms can still spin 360, and he has knee joints. And he looks pretty accurate to the movie. Extremely tall, and actually his face is less terrifying in this than it is in the movie. If I can focus. There, yeah, look, his face is way less terrifying than we all remember it from the movie. And last is the driver. He has a rotating head, moving arms, and bendable knees and legs that can go forward and back. He has nice detail with this little silver thing here in his jacket. And his face looks pretty nice. So yeah, that was my review of the Polar Express. And either later today or tomorrow, my review of the Ninja Megazord will come out. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and bye.